are you going in the new season? If you were asking with this like deadline.
Ooh, the death date. Where are we going with it? Well, we're going closer to death. In terms of where we're going with it, I know for Saanvi, hopefully closer to an answer or a cure or a way to solve it or fix it or whatever the death date is in terms of, like, what is it really? Like, it's an expiration date, sure, but like, what is it? Is it like a science thing? Is it a religious thing? Like, what is actual... Do you know what I'm trying to say? Like, how is it manifesting in us? Like, what is going to be the death day? Are we just going to, like, flop over? Like, what are we going to, like, evaporate? Like, what is it? So I think she's going to...
That actually is a good question, because the other guy died by, like, vomiting water to death.
Yeah, like,
but, you know, you're
ours?
like, oh, so he drowned. But, like, how do you...
What's ours?
How do you die in a plane crash if you're not in a plane? But it is that is a very good question, because it is really the thing that is driving season 2 is what, you know, how do we fix this death date? How do we outrun death? Like, it's very much
outrun death
for pretty much all the characters. That's kind of like their driving thing in season 2, and it leads to a lot of really interesting revelations as far as like other parts of the mystery that unfold and the calling kind of manifesting. It's every time I say manifest, I feel weird.
I have to do this. Yeah. I have to go like this. I can't say the word manifest.
Say that word.
I was trying to say it in a conversation just regular, and I was like, I don't want
You're like, I'm not plugging my show. I'm just talking. But anyway, the callings kind of evolve and start doing different things, and it's really the driver of season 2.
What can you say about Grace's pregnancy and how we can see that affect the family?
So that is
she's very nauseous.
She's nauseous. She's getting bigger. I cannot tell you who the father is, obviously, but I will say that you'll find out very quickly in season 2, and the way that you find out is very interesting and surprising. I was interested and surprised when I read it in the script, and it wasn't something that I expected at all. So I was like, oh, this is great. It's really, and it into the whole story. It kind of like unfolds the whole story a lot more, and I thought that was cool how they tied in this very personal thing into the bigger picture. And yeah, baby's growing. I have these strap-on bellies.
Yeah.
That they get progressively bigger, and it's really. Yes, they are, and they're heavy, and it's peeing is a nightmare, and miking me, because we all wear these lav mics, is also a nightmare. But it's cool. It feels they're like silicone, I think, or something. The first thing was like this bodysuit that had like a belly attached, and it would that was even worse to go pee. But now we've moved on to the strap-ons.
Oh my God.
So you spent most of the first season kind of being in the dark about a lot of these things.
Yeah.
And being the mama bear who's really wanting to take care of her kids and protect her kids.
Yeah.
Now you know what's going on, but you also have a new baby on the way. How is that going to affect how you move forward in kind of just these mysteries about the calling, in pursuing them,
it definitely changes in a really big way. But also you do see that change. There's a whole change in Ben and Grace's dynamic, because they're now united and they're a team and they're sort of like fighting together. I mean, she's not fighting because she's pregnant, but you know, she's sort of there. She's the foundational rock of the family and like in on the secret. So there is definitely a very different dynamic.
I mean, you are fighting in your own way.
In my own way, yeah.
And so how worried should we be about Saanvi and the therapist?
Oh, you guys should be fucking terrified. I definitely put myself in a really bad situation more than once, even outside of the therapist stuff. And yeah, she's gonna face another huge trauma again. I don't know what that is. Kind of know what that is, but yeah, we're gonna see we're going to see quite the breakdown of Saanvi, which is very exciting.
Saanvi's character gets really interesting in season 2.
Oh, thanks.
Is there a moment or scene or something coming up that in what you've shot that you can point us to that you just can't wait for the fans to see?
Yeah, like there's 2. I don't know if I'm allowed.
What was the thing I texted you about? Was that 207?
I don't remember.
That episode ends with like this crazy moment.
Yeah. That.
I read it and I immediately I picked up my phone and I texted Parveen and I was like, oh my god, I just finished 207.
We really start to see Saanvi deteriorate in a really interesting way. And then also we get to meet her lover who was on the plane with her, and they're great. And yeah, that's a big answer for the fans as well, and we find that out maybe in episode 7. So
how many have you shot so far?
We're on 8 right now.
Yeah.
We're in the middle of 8.
Yeah.
You guys have 13?
13.
Yes.
So we're just past the halfway mark.
Yeah.
And for you, a pivotal moment?
There's like a really big thing that happens in the first episode, which kind of changes my course a little. But I mean, I don't know. I feel like every episode something big is happening to Ben, which is pivotal
Indirect
for me.
Yeah.
This episode right now that we're filming is pretty intense for the Stone family, like
Episode 8?
Yeah, episode 8. It's
Ooh,
pretty
episode
big.
9's crazy.
Oh yeah, episode 9 is crazy. And I think something crazy is going to happen in 10. We haven't read 10 yet, but hair and makeup and wardrobe, they get the scripts before us.
Do you sneak
so
read
we're
them?
always trying to. Sometimes I do. Sometimes we'll be like, let me have a look at that.
Yeah, for sure.
Or we like try and like pull things like, tell me what happened.
Yeah.
So sometimes I think I have an inkling something crazy is going to happen.
Wow,
in
we
10.
just threw hair and makeup under the bus.
Yeah, totally. Oops.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.